Welcome to Disturbingly Cheap Reviews. This time we ponder the necessity to make a prequel with the ever-original titled film, Wrong Turn 4: Bloody Beginnings. In it, we see the return of the original film's trio of cannibals, Three Finger, One Eye, and Sawtooth. Three Finger has been around for all of the films, but this one reunites us with his ever-unique brothers. The film's first 10 minutes are the only thing that really qualify as a prequel, as the rest is just an excuse to have the original three back together, like some sort of ridiculous fan fiction. The longer things went on, the more and more I felt myself disliking this film. This was much like a ski slope that leads directly into a bottomless pit. There was maybe one moment of good tension, and that's really just squandered by the rest of the film that eventually ends in one of the dumbest ways possible. Plot-wise, we follow a large group of college students. The typical 4 to 6 grouping you'd expect is amped up to 10 people. And as you may expect, with all those extra characters, everyone is well developed and three-dimensional. Everyone gets their one characteristic trait and there you go. And in all honesty, 2 of them get the same trait. Lesbian. Anytime the horny teenager of a director found a place for it, he's got them going at each other. All it does in the long run is cause the eventual edited for TV worker to probably curse uncontrollably. But yay, nudity in a horror film. Back to the thing that's supposed to be a plot, these students are on vacation and are going to a cabin, but take a wrong turn and end up in the old sanitarium that was holding our ever-lovable cannibals. Shockingly enough, this leads to gore, and extremely poor CGI. The acting is poor and the script is poorer. Oh, did I mention the director also wrote this? This film is a good start that grinds into nothing more than a well below average slasher flick with ridiculously stupid characters. It gets an F. If you want to do anything, I'd say watch the first 10 minutes and shut it off. And now we take a deep breath and move on to spoilers. There is a section in this film where one of the girls gets a barbed wire noose thrown around her neck and drug upwards. Her boyfriend reacts in the appropriate way by running over, jumping, and grabbing her feet. That is literally the least logical thing to do in that position. And the best place for me to start talking about the stupidity found in this film. At one point, after seeing the 3 brothers slicing the skin off of a still living friend while he screamed in agony, the remaining group comes up with a plan, rushes them, chases them into a cell, and locks them in. Over half of the group has been maliciously murdered before their very eyes, and therefore someone wants to just burn the killers alive. But we then get a "you can't kill them, it makes you like them" speech, and of course the cannibals escape. A grunting person with a bag over their head bangs on the locked door that the girls are hiding behind. Because the last male of the group has gone missing, they all, including the "you can't kill them" girl, decide to stab Baghead. Shock, shock, it's the last male who happened to have his tongue cut out. He had no build remotely like any of the other brothers, so that just makes this stupidity even dumber. This thing is so horrible that it couldn't even come up with a proper ending. It steals the ending to 2001 Maniacs. At least, that's the film that popped to my mind as I watched the ending. If you don't remember that one, at the end, the remaining duo go to drive off on a motorcycle, and some sort of line has been put across the road, slicing their heads off as they speed into it. For Wrong Turn 4, the remaining duo go to drive off on a snowmobile, and some sort of line has been put across the path, slicing their heads off as they speed into it. Yeah. Downright pathetic. So until next time, did we really need a prequel to Wrong Turn?